Hello, it's Devil here, and in this video I'm gonna show you how to make the most basic patch in Voltage Modular. That is a nice synth plugin made by Cherry Audio. You can get it from their website. You just go on the products, scroll and get to Voltage Modular, scroll down, choose the Nucleus package, and as you can see, it's free. You just need to make an account. Included are more than enough modules to make some really nice sounds. After you install it and start it up, you should see something like this. In the circle there's a little question mark, and that's the first thing I would do. Read the manual. Just click on the icon and it should take you to the documentation where you can see how the plugin is set up so that you can actually hear sound, get sound, and it also tells you how to make a basic patch about the modules and all that. Usually we just skip that phase. We toss the manual away. We start messing with our machine, then we break it, then we go to the manual, see that we broke it, we pretend like nothing happened, we try to return the machine, and it gets confusing and embarrassing. Move along. The next thing we have here is the icon with the keys. That will bring up a Qwerty keyboard, which means we can actually play this with our keyboard, as you can see. Quite handy if we don't have a MIDI controller. Then the usual icon for settings. Here's where reading the manual pays off. You can set it up nice and easy. After that, I'm gonna open up the library and we are going to start building our basic patch. And the first thing I'm gonna do is just click on the oscillator and drag it. Nope, actually not. I should mention you should keep the limiter on of your main outs to host. That way, if you accidentally make a really loud patch, it will be a good precaution to protect your ears. After that, we are going to bring an oscillator to our rack, and let's make our first connection, which is a basic sine wave to our main output, and we can hear a sound. Now that is the most basic thing we do, but we want to control our sound, so we bring up an amplifier. We connect the output of the amplifier to an input of our main output. Then we want to connect the oscillator to our amplifier input. I'm gonna choose triangle wave. As you can see, there are more. We will hear those shortly. And now we can see we got no sound, but when we bring up the gain, we will start hearing the sound. This is the sine wave, square, and sawtooth. Now there we go. Let's bring the gain down and move along. Now we want to actually be able to play some notes with this thing, so the next thing we will bring up is an envelope generator. And now we're gonna start sending some control voltage. First thing we will connect is a gate to the gate in of our envelope generator. And from there we're gonna put the output to the amplifier's control voltage amount, which will control the amount of gain. And now when I press a key, the gate will tell our amplifier when a key is pressed and when a key is released. Like that. So the control voltage has to be up or we won't get a sound. The next thing, because we can hear, we just get this same note no matter what key I press, is send the information of pitch. I love pitches, and now when we press a key, we can hear different notes. Oh yeah. And that's like the most basic thing you can do. But let's move a bit further and try the different controls. First, the envelope generator. ADSR are short for attack, decay, sustain, and release. Let's hear what it sounds like if we bring the attack up. Up, up. So now when we press a key, it will take a certain amount of time for the note to actually play at full volume. But let's bring that down and bring up the release. So now when we release our key, we can hear it takes a while for the sound to actually ring out. I will take it down and we will start messing with the oscillator. I think we could go through the different controls of this. There you can change the octave, as you can hear. Then there's the fine tuning, the frequency, as you can hear. There's the pulse width. You can't hear it because in order to hear it, we have to choose the square wave. So, goddamn, that was loud. But the cable is there now. I'll bring down the volume a bit. And that's what it sounds like when we start messing with the pulse width. And here it gets interesting, because we don't want to be doing that all the time. We want to incorporate some automation to our pulse width modulation. So we will take a mini LFO, short for low frequency oscillator, and you can see there's a little blinking light here, and this one goes really fast, meaning it's sending a really short wave, and here's a slower one. We can just see what it sounds like. So let's take the triangle of the slower one and bring it to the pulse width modulation. Can't hear anything just yet. We need to bring up the pulse width modulation, and then we can actually hear the effect. The square one sounds quite different. Now let's try the faster LFO. Triangle. Horrible. Disgusting. The square one. Okay, that's decent. I think we came up with a retro sound, like from the old games. So that's how you achieve that. What could we do next? what happens? Oh yeah, we could control the gain of the amplifier, so we can get a tremolo effect going on. Anyways, there's lots of options, and the nice thing with this is you can't actually break it, so you can just go ahead, try different stuff, experiment around, try different modules, and make up your own sounds. You have horrible sounds, good sounds, but I think the most important part is to have some fun while doing it. I will probably make another one of these videos where I goof around with the modules that come with the free one. I might do some streams also, where I just try and make some sounds. I'll put some useful links on the description, and if this was useful, let me know in the comments. I will do some more, and I'll hear you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.